Welcome into Behind the Green. This is a behind the scenes show of how the Better and Green podcast is made and all the things that we kind of do behind the scenes to make it what it is and hopefully give you guys some tips and tricks to help grow your channels as well. To me, if you're wanting it to look kind of like the really cool graphics and thumbnails that we have, I think there are two apps or websites that you guys need. First one is any still graphic, thumbnails, all that type of stuff. You got to use Canva. It's for everything that you can do. I think it's pretty affordable. It might be a little over $100 to start a team. Super easy to use, super easy to learn. YouTube, you can really find anything that you need to learn how to do. I can do just about everything. Gets rid of backgrounds and photos, which can be really helpful, especially if you don't have any Photoshop background. And then what's even harder than the still photos is making videos, making any of the transitions that have to be from completely transparent to what you want shown on the screen back to completely transparent. Really in-depth and detailed videos. You can go to Fiverr. That's one of the things that you can do. You're gonna have to be paying someone for every single transition. So what I recommend is using Viddyoze. They are a website that I've used for years. I used it before Better and Green. It's as simple as just finding a template that you like, picking your photos and logos that you want, putting them in there, adding the text that you want, and then hitting render, and it'll completely make this whole video for you. It is just a fantastic source that we use. I highly recommend it. So we've partnered with Viddyoze, and we want to help you guys create some awesome content that you guys can really like and be proud of. We're going to have the link down in the description of this video. Make sure you guys go check them out. So Viddyoze and Canva, absolutely. If you're starting a podcast or anything social media related, those are the two I would say must-have platforms.
Behind the Green.
All right, guys. So first off, we reached the 100K mark on YouTube. Thought you guys saw the post. So, yep, claps to us. We've had a great month. So like we're normally averaging around like 30,000 views a month. We got 44,000 this month.
Nice.
405 watch hours, gained 64 subscribers, 113% more than the previous month. A big factor for that is our best standalone video episode is the Derby episode. It beat out the Gill episode, and then all the reaction videos beat those out. So Ethan, your draft ones, our what's it called? Our Derby update, Wyatt, is like almost at 2,000 now.
Nice.
So yeah, that one, if we can keep making, and I wanted to hop on the other day to do one about the NFL draft or NHL draft, about how people were thinking that it was rigged, but I didn't have time. But if we just keep our eyes out, keep looking for opportunities, I think that we're killing it there. Facebook reach, we reached 16,000, up 441% from last month. Instagram reach 3,893, so we're actually down 1.7%. Last month we posted 61 times and 8 stories. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
2 a day, just about.
Just about, yeah. Like, it's now on Twitter. Did 98 tweets. 35.5 thousand impressions, up 93%. 1,120 visits, up 60%. 75 mentions, up 134%. And up 5 followers.
Sweet.
Our top tweet was the Derby episode. So you see a little correlation there.
Yeah. What are they racing this week?
Yeah.
Let's do a horse race video.
I'm all out of money on my horse racing app. 50-cent trifectas did not hit on Australian horse racing at 4 a.m.
Yeah. So looking at those numbers, I think we're doing great. Wanted to know, kind of your guys' thoughts. I know that we're trying to get some guests over the summer, kind of keeping us going on this pace over just the baseball months. And I'm thinking we start our fantasy football coverage next month. Is that too early?
Yeah.
I mean, we don't want to get there too late. So I think if we start in June, what do you guys think? We can start earlier, later.
I would
think
say. Sorry, go ahead.
I think once NBA and NHL are done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Once it's just MLB, I think it's a nice little thing to start talking about because, as you said, MLB is great, but it's going to get tiring pretty quickly come June, July. So I think it's a good little addition to content there.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. Other excuse me, other thoughts that you guys have been having? Well, like anything, because Wyatt, you've been killing it with the daily videos. I think that's really been helping us too. And I know, I think that we're starting to snowball now because like we had 5,000 views short, and now just this like past period we had 5,000, and I think at 3,000. So it's like the more people that see it, the more people that are gonna keep seeing it, and I think we're doing good. And Wyatt, those videos, man, even if we're getting just 50 views, some of them get, I think I've seen up to 70. Those are doing great, man, when they're coming out daily like that.
Yeah, thank you. I think we're doing a really good job, all three of us, of kind of starting to get like a schedule of stuff because a lot of people like routine and they like seeing our, we have our live every Monday that we're pretty good at talking about broadcasting. Then we have our Thursday episode, and now there's a quick little 3-4 minute daily locks if you want to see that, and then obviously posting all over on Twitter, and then small videos and whatnot on every other social media platform. So I think we're doing a good job getting content out there. Something that I think can cater to every audience, which is never a bad thing when you're trying to grow as social media. And who knows, like maybe when it does take off, we can then, cut down to a couple of certain things that we're really good at. But, right now, while we're trying to grow, you kind of just got to throw everything you want out there just to try to get people to see your stuff.
Yeah, I think the multiple pieces of media on all different platforms is definitely helpful. It gets out to just such a wide variety of people that I think that's really where our big upswing started. The daily shorts is fantastic. Those always get a ton of views. The more stuff we can put out, always the better.
Yeah. I know we were talking earlier too, Wyatt. Me and Ethan were saying that the short form content gets people in the door and the long form keeps them. So I like how I appreciate all the stuff you've been doing with the TikTok. That's been helping me out a lot too, because I'm not as good with some of the stuff as you are. Like all of my TikTok stuff is just my YouTube short stuff.
Right.
So
which I've been doing a great job. I can't get a YouTube short to get any views. So you're doing something right. But yeah, no, I agree. The short, for people that don't really know you at all, they're not going to sit through a minute long video or let alone anything longer than like that on our YouTube channel. So they're really interested in that, funny 5 to 15 second clip. But then once you start growing the audience, then they're going to actually listen more to what you have to say. I mean, I don't go look at my TikTok statistics anymore, but usually like the average viewer that watches a TikTok video, like some of the bigger videos I blow up, like if you look at like the statistics of it, it's like the average watcher is like 3.9 seconds. And I'm like, well, this was a great video that was like super funny. That was like, 26 seconds long. You watch 3.9 seconds of that. Like, but that's just kind of like, I don't know. That's just what people do on the internet. But so no, I agree with that statement too. One thing I also want to mention, because I know we all three of us get a little frustrated when we think we have a great idea and nothing happens. So I think just staying positive. I know it sounds weird because I'm usually if it sucks, tell someone it sucks. But like social media, I think it's just like staying positive because like it's so random what videos blow up. So I don't think we need to take that to heart. Like, oh, that was a really bad video. No, it just didn't get lucky with whatever algorithm that platform has. So I think that's the kind of viewpoint we know, because we're putting great content out there.
Yeah.
And if you're just going to look at every single video and get really down on yourself, it sucks. So
That's
I
true.
think, again, it's just random. So, but yeah, I think I love what we're doing. We've gained 5 subscribers today. Like, we're growing, and I can't wait to see next month where we're at.
The daily locks. Did we want to axe the weekends? Because I feel bad
Yeah,
if we're doing it like 7 days a week, and if we're not pulling in like a ton right now, we could just stick to 5.
Yeah, we could do 5. Usually Sundays are better than Saturdays for me to do it. So I'm fine with doing like 6 days a week, or just tell them like, hey, we might have something out on the weekend. Hey, maybe this week when we want, but we will have like 5 during the week that are like guaranteed. Then maybe like we can call weekends like bonuses, or if it's out, it's out. But the 7 days a week is hard, especially if you had a couple too many beverages the night before, and then it's a Saturday and there's 30 games on and you don't want to do anything. So.
Exactly. Yeah, it's tough doing the full 7.
Yeah, I think we could definitely just play it by ear. Like, I don't think we would need to change anything.
Right.
Personally, it's just if you have something you like and you have time, throw it on there. If not,
right,
no big problem. And I don't think that's really an issue at all. Like, throughout the week, like if you can't get something out on Tuesday, like, no harm,
right.
Or if you don't, it's gonna be tough in baseball season. I'd rather not force like an 8-day streak on a 3-day, or like a 6-game baseball slate that we don't like anything. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents.
What do you think we post instead?
I'd have to give that some thought.
Like, I'm worried about us just like a content just dropping off.
Right.
I guess if we get rid of, a couple of the, the longer blocks and stuff, we could maybe try to just do a couple more instant reactions to whatever, because those usually don't require a whole lot of time to edit and create. So maybe if we, agree to cut something down, like that could be a nice thing we could add quickly and easily. I know baseball doesn't have a whole lot of instant reactions or other sports like that, but say there's a walk-off, or say there's like today, I forget the pitcher. I think it was, I don't know who it was, but 9 strikeouts today. Like, that's a great performance. Like, or if there's a perfect game going, quickly get on for that, or something like that, that's just super easy to produce. And those instant reactions are, for whatever reason, are killing it. I don't know if it's just getting them at the right time. Like, right when it happens, people look up the internet and want to see videos of that.
Right.
But those are doing really well. And I feel like I haven't made one yet, but Ethan, I feel like those are somewhat easy to produce and post.
Yeah, like that. Speaking of that, I don't have anything going on tomorrow night finally, so I'll plan on doing an instant reaction to the Lions schedule coming out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
It drops at 8 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So I can do that. And what else was I gonna say? Also in the summer, obviously you guys both know, but I dive pretty heavily into the NFL futures. So if I find something, like, I'd be fine making a quick video for every future that I play.
Yeah.
Right. And also in the summer, I feel like we could get pretty heavily into golf content as well. I know that's something where we don't really talk about, but it's going to be golf and baseball. So maybe that has a niche like horse racing does. I don't know, but I'll be playing a lot of golf. So maybe, I don't know, maybe people want to look up stuff, or
especially if you guys go golfing together, is there any way we could get like a video out of that?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I can film Wyatt playing.
I'll tell you what, I swing very fast, and when I connect, very far. However, it could also go very far to the right.
Okay. So, we might be comparable.
Yeah, I feel like you're a nice and easy golfer. Like, get up there, and I feel like you lay up. I feel like you take.
I'm not good enough to really choose what I do.
Yeah, I'm the worst in my friend group. Probably, well, I don't play a lot anymore, but yeah, I just swing as hard as I can.
Yeah, I mean, I just drink beers on the cart and pick a club, swing a club.
But yeah, we could definitely get some content out with that. And I know like golf TikTok is huge, so I
Yeah,
can like look at a bunch of different stuff and get ideas from there. Because I know everyone wants to watch golf. Like that's a huge audience that they get on TikTok. So yeah, I can look up ideas, and it doesn't seem too hard to make. And especially if we're together, we'll have to do a couple stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll figure it
We-
out.